So what should I be doing? More fucking proof ads.
Yeah.
Right. And then the question after that is like, okay, well, there's not like, oh, I have proof, because that's the next thing I would hear from the audience. Like, Alex, I have proof and no one believes me. No shit. You have terrible proof. Right. And so proof exists on a continuum. So you have on one end, so let's say I'm selling teeth whitening, just as a hypothetical extreme. If I have yellow teeth and I swish this stuff around and I spit it out right now in front of Neil, not at Neil, in front of Neil, and he looks at my teeth and they zoom in on the camera, you'd be like, holy shit, this stuff works. The next question you have is it permanent? Will it damage my teeth? Like how long will it last? Whatever. Like those are buying questions, but the likelihood that it works is no longer a question in your mind. And so that's an extreme version of proof. That's live, in person, raw, unedited. And there's a big checklist of proof that we have. But that's this extreme. On the other extreme, now, and if I were, let's say, if you're an Asian girl and I'm an Asian girl, then you'll believe it more, right? If you're an old black guy, you might not believe it as much. Whatever. Like everybody's like, the more relevant you can make the avatar who's getting the experience, it becomes more analogous for them. They say, oh, that person looks just like me. Therefore, I can take that experience and say it would also happen for me, which is fundamentally why we have different avatars when you're trying to show proof.
And this is like customer success stories for us seem to be doing the best. So
proof.
It's the proof.
Yeah. And on this extreme, the worst one would be something that's, instead of visual, it's descriptive. So instead of showing you the teeth, it talks about the experience. And it would be not visual at all. So it's not video, it's text. And it's of a person that is not like the person who's reading it. And it's 5 years old, right? And so it's like, these are degrees of proof. And so if you give yourself kind of a proof audit, which is, I had an ad, I remember a few years ago, it was one of the top ads. I just made a post in my community of gym owners. I just said, how much extra money have you made since you've been here? I was like, just answer. And then all I did was I recorded my screen and I just scrolled. And it was 5 minutes of scrolling. That was the ad. And it crushed. Made me a lot of money.
Wow. Yeah, it's just like, I noticed when we share customer success stories, it's one thing when you just say it, that's better than nothing. But when we show it, so for in the real estate niche or in the mortgage niche, when we show the real numbers that somebody saved, or that we show the result we got our clients, it seems to work really well. And so I would encourage everyone here to just really double down on that. And I've always been wondering why it works so well. And Alex just explained it like perfectly. So that was a great analogy.